Well, they're more experienced. They're probably deeper. They're closer. They execute who they are as well as anybody in the country. They've proven the fact that they can withstand a lot of different challenges. They've had the cross on their back, the bullseye on their back all year long. They have basically met every challenge that they faced. And I think a lot of that is because they're extremely experienced and they didn't lose very much off of last year's team. I think they've actually gotten better, you know. So we lost a lot of players, but I think that, you know, that's the kind of challenge that we need. I think our guys are excited about it. I think that we know we have a tremendous challenge, and we need to be at our best in order to go out and be successful against a team that's a number one seed and probably in the top 3 or 4 teams in the country.
Chris Mack said when he looks at tape from Florida State, he sees a team that plays together, that plays more for each other than he did last year. Do you agree with that sort of?
Well, I think that we put in a position where we probably had some really talented guys last year, but this team is less experienced. We're younger, and so I think that because of the nature of them having a clear understanding that maybe no one has accused us of having lottery picks and first-round draft picks, that we in a mindset that we have to be together. We have to play more together as a team. We have to be more connected, and I think that's been the theme that we've gone by all year long. We try to win games by committee. We need the full sum of all our parts working well in order for us to be successful. That's who we are, and hopefully that will manifest itself in some success on Sunday night.
You mentioned winning by committee. Talking to the bench guys, they all agree that they feel comfortable and confident from their teammates to go out and play their roles and do what they do best. How important is it for those guys to feel like, you know, they're allowed to go out and play their games and execute that way?
Well, we have a system that we have to play in. Our guys are playing within our system, and they're playing within themselves. Sometimes we're more successful than others. But I think the guys, there's a sense of urgency and concern that in order for us to be successful, that we do need our full sum of all our parts working well together. We need to all be on the same page. You know, last year maybe there was some times when we could give the ball to Dwayne, he'd go bail us out. Well, we don't have the luxury. We got to take good shots. We got to play well together defensively. We got to make good decisions with the ball, and we have to execute well on both offensively and on the defensive end.
Coach, just wanted to confirm outside, you say that you don't expect Terrance to play tonight?
I have not talked to the doctor, but I just feel that from what I saw last night, I don't expect him to unless they come back and tell me that maybe he's had some improvement that I don't really expect. I mean, I thought he was very sore last night. I thought that the condensation on the floor was very slippery. We had several kids who fell on several different times, and unfortunate that he had to slip, and I think it caused him a little challenge.
Last night, you guys played most of your game without him in the mix. Is that kind of encouraging going forward?
Well, you know, here again, we've had injuries all year long. Trent was out for 7 weeks. Kamaji was out for 7 weeks. So was PJ. So we've had injuries that we've had to adjust to. It's not a whole lot you can do a lot about it. You know, you can have a philosophical approach, but realistically, you just got to put somebody else in there, and hopefully that's enough for us to be successful.
I know the nature of the tournament's obviously be playing 2 games in 3 days, but you guys haven't played, 2 games. It seems like you've had like a week off between games for the last month. Do you like the fact that you're going to be back?
We've had 2 periods this year. We played 4 games in 8 days. And we've had in our league, we've had several situations where we've had to play games in back-to-back. So this is not anything unusual.
Oh yeah, but it's been a while. Do you like the fact that you're going to be able to go back out and play another game tomorrow the way that
we're basically in the same situation that Xavier's in. So we had a later tip. You know, philosophically, the NCAA, it's an honor to be in the NCAA tournament. We consider it an honor and a privilege. And so whatever inconvenience you have, whatever challenge you have, you just got to be ready to play. You know, you can't worry about how much rest you got, how much rest you didn't get. You just got to be ready to play. And that's why they call it March Madness. Is you got to adjust and hopefully and move on in the tournament.
Can you use 61 UMBC Virginia as a teaching tool for the rest of your coaching career?
Excuse me?
Can you use that as a teaching tool?
Well, we try to use everything available as a teaching tool. we try to, Coach Jones reads all kinds of stuff. We give him a quote every day about something, everything that happens in the news that's good, bad, or even indifferent. We point out to our guys to make sure that we try to give them life lessons along the way. There's no doubt that in the NCAA tournament, the right mental approach is the key. Every team here is capable of winning or being successful, regardless of who they are. They've all are here because they've earned the right to be here. And so you have to be careful not to, you got to find a way to allow yourself to be in that right frame of mind. And if you're not, March Madness will bite you in the rear and send you home.